Well, welcome back. Over 1 million followers on TikTok, global recognition on Britain's Got Talent, even a feature on ABC's Station 19. Stanley is here to celebrate with us today.
Yeah, that's right. He just released his new album, Trustfall. He says it's music for the soul, and you can catch it all at Basement East tonight. Welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
We are glad that you're here. Okay, so this new album, Trustfall, you say it has a lot of emotion behind it. Talk about this project.
Totally, yeah. My record label let me produce most of it myself, which was super fun.
Nice.
It's the most fun I've ever had making music, but also a lot of my music's about mental health and depression that I've gone through in my own life. So, and I think the emotion comes out in the record.
Explain. Explain. We want to hear more.
Yes.
We're on the edge of our seat.
You're like, listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I really wanted to go. I've always wanted to make an album that mixes rock music and cinematic music. I love movies. I'm a big fan of like Hans Zimmer and John Williams. So, you know, I think heightening it and making it as exciting as it possibly can, so it could be in a movie or I could play it in Rock and Roll Club, I think is what I wanted to do. And I had a really dark time in my own life where, just to put it lightly, I had some really dark thoughts that I felt like weren't mine. And I've written probably 500-600 songs just through that period of time, and a lot of those songs ended up on this record. So, yeah.
We're going to take a listen to it, right? And we'll chat on the other side. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I just wanna find it, a silver lining, let a little light in. My mind is seeing things that only I believe live. Still alive, but I don't know where you are. Times since nothing's gonna tear us apart. Even though I'm breaking your heart.
We love it. It's truly moving. Your story is a powerful one. Let's talk a little bit more about your backstory, because I think
Yeah.
you started playing when you were 9 and then leading worship inside your father's church. Tell us about your history.
When I was 9, I was actually in an accident on a jet ski, and I lost hearing in my left ear. And my equilibrium was off, my inner ears were off, so my balance was really bad. I was playing sports just like every other little kid at that time. So probably for a year, I wasn't able to play outside or anything. So instead of my mom, you know, getting me some video games for a year and letting me sit inside, she handed me a guitar, taught me how to play, and that's when I started playing music. My dad's a pastor, as you said, in Georgia, and he's still a pastor, been there for 17 years, and I still play music there. But I grew up, playing music in church. I think a lot of people play music in church, you know?
It is kind of the
they have all the
first
instruments,
place.
you can learn how to play, it's
Praise
great.
and worship. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
Me too.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, on this album, and you are so kind and vulnerable in opening up and sharing your story. And one of the lyrics, the song "This Far Down" on the album, you reflected on that and you said it's about taking in the bigger picture. It's about the bigger picture. It's about overcoming maybe rejection. What
Yeah.
is your message, your overall message to your fans?
Totally. I think it's the fact that you're not alone. I think a lot of people, especially in my generation, you know, if you grew up with social media on your phone, I think, you know, you're gonna have at least some point in time where you're comparing yourself to someone else. And my message is that there's hope and that you're not alone. And I believe God has helped me in my life. I think God can help people in their life too. So I'd say, yeah, it boils down to that.
Good message. Well, I know you've been out there on the road. You said you've been on a bus for 6 weeks now, so we appreciate you stopping by to see us in the midst of your tour. And tonight we can catch you at Basement East.
Yep.
Fill us in on what a show like yours is like. We're seeing some video now. I know you said you can't quite afford the pyrotechnics, but you'll see them on the screen.
Yeah. First of all, it's an iconic venue. The fact that we're playing there tonight, Basement East, is going to be awesome. So, yeah, a show. It's really high energy. We spent a lot of time on the design. Like, you'll see these LED square things that we spent a lot of time building, and yeah, we've had so much fun on this tour. We're like near the end. We've got 3 shows left, so Nashville is going to be awesome. But yeah, really intense, high energy. I like, you know, people singing. You'll hear that too, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
Well, you are just so relatable and so just raw and real, and we appreciate you and your time. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.
And your talents, my friend. Everyone catch Stephen Stanley at the Basement East tonight. You can listen to his music and see his tour online at stephenstanleymusic.com. Thank you.
Thank you guys.